Hello out there and welcome back, friends. Today we are going to be tackling a topic that can be quite challenging to navigate: communicating your decision with your boss or your landlord to move to a new salon or to change locations. Now, a lot of us have either been in this situation or will find ourselves at this point where we find ourselves wanting or even needing change. And in an industry where bonds are commonly formed and friendships are often forged, it can be easy for the lines between business and personal matters to easily become blurred. Maybe a stellar opportunity to be closer to home has presented itself, or a friend at a popular salon tipped you off about an open chair. Perhaps you've been growing professionally and the chance to open your own suite has come your way. Or maybe that building you have been eyeing for years has finally become available and oh my gosh, it falls within your budget. Now, alternatively, have you ever found yourself in a salon that just wasn't the right fit for you? Maybe there were conflicts among stylists, clashes with the salon owner or landlord, or simply an unfavorable location. These can all contribute to feeling like it's time to move on. Now, let me tell you that making the decision to leave a salon is perfectly valid and often a necessary step in your own personal and professional growth. Today's video is all about empowering you with strategies to put in notice effectively, addressing the fears that surround this conversation, and providing insights on factors to consider before taking the leap. So buckle up and get ready, because we're about to cover a lot of ground, and by the end of this video, you will be equipped with the tools and the confidence to tackle this situation head on. However, before we dive into today's topic, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name's Mary and I'm the Stylist Consultant. I'm a business development educator with a focus on critical thinking and interpersonal communication, with over 10 years of business experience behind the chair. If this is your first time here, welcome. In this channel, I'm going to be bringing you new educational videos each week detailing out tough real-life situations that we as stylists face on occasion. I'll then guide you through the situation and show you how you can use critical thinking and good communication to professionally handle any situation, maximizing the odds of a favorable outcome while minimizing the odds of future frustrations. I want to help you bulletproof your business so you can stress less and get back to what you love doing, bringing your talents to the world one head of hair at a time. So let's get started. Now, putting in notice can be a nerve-wracking experience for many stylists. As always, everyone's situation is different, but here are some commonly seen reasons why stylists tend to be hesitant or even afraid to put in notice. Having a conversation about leaving can be intimidating, especially if you've developed personal connections with your boss or landlord. The fear of their reaction or potential conflict can make the process daunting. Now, maybe you feel a sense of loyalty to your current salon or landlord, especially if you've built those close friendships or even received valuable growth opportunities. The guilt of leaving can weigh heavily on your decision-making process. Now, maybe you're worried about a potentially negative consequence or even sabotage from the salon owner when they discover your plans to move to a different salon or start your own business. You might be scared that the owner will make it difficult to work your remaining days or weeks. Maybe they'll change the locks. Maybe they'll require you to shift hours immediately. Maybe they'll just say, pack up and go. Ugh. The uncertainties can be far scarier than the conversation itself. Now, what uncertainties am I talking about? I'm talking about being uncertain about how the news may be received. When it comes to communicating your decision to your landlord, salon owner, or boss, various reactions can be expected. The kind of reaction we all hope for is understanding and support. Now, this will commonly be seen from what I consider to be the gold star salon owners and landlords. And I love these people because they see the clear lines between business matters and personal matters. They will appreciate the open communication and understand that we as stylists need to pursue new opportunities sometimes in order to grow both personally and professionally. And we need the freedom to be able to make these choices for ourselves. They may offer support to make the transition as smooth as possible. Now that we've checked out the response that we hope for, let's talk about the response that we dread, which is disappointment or resistance. Landlords, especially those who built friendships with their tenants, may feel disappointed or upset upon hearing the news. On the flip side, if you've had a lot of conflict with your landlord or salon owner, they may feel like you're taking jabs at them, and they might take it personally as an attack on their business or on their character, which could cause them to react poorly. So bottom line here, whatever the perceived reason, your landlord or boss may react in a poor manner, hoping to convince, guilt, or even shame you into staying. Or they might just say, get out. Now, if you think your landlord or salon owner is going to fall into this category, you definitely need to watch the rest of this video. This is also a good spot to say that it's always good to be prepared for the worst case scenario. And you know what I'm talking about. It's the one where they tell you just to pack up and leave right then. So we have no control over how someone will react, but what we do have control over is how we present the situation and the tone that we set. And for the third possible option, in some cases, landlords or salon owners may try to negotiate or make counter offers to keep you as a tenant or to keep you as an employee. They may propose changes to the rental agreement or offer incentives to entice you to stay. And while that is fantastic, at the end of the day, you do have to do what's best for you and for your business. All right, now that we've discussed why you may feel hesitant to talk to your salon owner or landlord about leaving, let's talk about strategies I recommend to optimize the odds of a favorable outcome while communicating your decision with them. The most effective method for putting in notice is to draft a formal letter. This not only provides physical proof of your communication, but it also serves as a formal, professional, and respectful way to express your decision. Now, with that being said, there are key points that you will want to cover in this letter. The first thing you'll want to do is be sure to acknowledge the good aspects of working at your current salon. You can say things like, I want to start by thanking you for the opportunities to grow and for your support over the years. Or, I want to thank you for setting a great example for me to learn and grow as a stylist. Or, I wanted to thank you for providing such a wonderful and professional working environment, and I have loved getting to know you as a person. You have become a true friend over the years, and I value your support and understanding. Or you can use something else entirely. The main point here is that you want to start the letter off on a positive note. It sets the tone for the rest of the interaction. And if you start with happy notes, that will make the other party feel proud or good about themselves. And this can really impact how they accept the following information. The second thing you'll want to do is make sure you're being clear on why you're leaving. This gives you the opportunity to provide concrete clarity, communication, and closure. You can eliminate cause for your landlord or boss to dive too deeply into their own heads and overthink why you're leaving. And this is also a chance to give polite and professional feedback that can ultimately help them cultivate a better experience for their future employees or tenants. This also gives them an opportunity to grow as well. The third thing you'll want to consider doing is including the date in which you plan on leaving. Now, when deciding on a date, know that 30 days is ideal, but 2 weeks is pretty standard. So be clear on your intended departure date, but as anyone who's been in this industry long enough knows, things can go south. I'm not saying they will, but you may want to be prepared to move out immediately just in case. Now, not all salon owners are this way, but some will react poorly. And while it's unfortunate, the silver lining here, you guys, is that it only reinforces that you made the right decision. The next item you will want to be mindful of is maintaining a positive and professional tone throughout the letter. This will help you avoid getting drawn into negative or emotional discussions. When in doubt, remember to use positive I statements instead of negative or accusatory you statements. Now, here are a couple examples of positive I statements. I want to express my gratitude for the opportunities and growth I've experienced at this salon. I value the friendship we've built and the support you've provided me throughout my business journey. I have made a thoughtful decision to pursue an exciting opportunity that aligns with my personal goals and values. Now, on the flip side to those, let's look at accusatory you statements. And these are the statements that our salon owner or boss or landlord may feel like we are pointing the finger of blame at them. We do not want to do that because it automatically equates to them getting defensive, and we don't want that. So examples of you statements are: you never supported my career growth and you stifled my opportunities. You don't care about our friendships and only focus on your own interests. You forced me to make this decision because of your lack of understanding. So we can see the difference on how those statements might make someone feel. Now, the next thing we're going to want to do, if applicable, is offer assistance and a transition plan. So to ease the transition process, if applicable, offer your assistance where you can. An example would be training someone to take over your responsibilities or showing someone else in the salon how to do small tasks around. I think it's safe to say that most of us would rather be collaborative in this process and make the transition easy for all of the parties involved instead of burning bridges. This also shows your commitment to leaving things in good hands and maintaining a positive relationship with your current employer or landlord. The last thing you're going to want to be mindful of is reinforcing that this is a business decision ultimately and nothing personal. Throughout your communication, reassure your boss or your landlord that your decision to leave is purely a business decision and not a personal reflection on them or the salon. Emphasize that you have carefully considered your options and believe that this move is in the best interest of your career growth. Reinforce your appreciation for the opportunities and experience you have gained, but explain that ultimately it's time for a new chapter in your professional journey. To give you an example of a really solid resignation letter, let me first give you a scenario, and this was actually pulled from my own personal life. So for a little backstory, some of you may know that I was a curl specialist, and in early 2019, I was a master stylist with a well-known product line. And at the time, it was the only product line available for the curl specialists in my specific salon that I was in. And I'd been wanting to change my business model to set my services and appointments apart from the competition. And unfortunately, there was also some controversy surrounding the product line that the salon was carrying. It's also worth mentioning that I was also starting to develop some allergies to the product, which was causing skin irritation around my scalp and around my eyes. Eesh. So this was also coinciding with my business rebranding to Curl Envy Northwest. So I wanted to transition into a business model based on natural, toxin-free, organic hair care and educational appointments. So anyways, getting back to the story, I asked the owner if she would be open to bringing on a new organic product line that I had absolutely fallen in love with, and I explained my reasoning for wanting this specific line. She said no to my request, and so I asked if I could carry it myself, and she once again declined because ultimately retail was a way for the salon to make extra money. It was a business decision, and I totally get and respect her wishes, and I understand why she declined. However, just as she made a business decision that she felt was best for her business, I had to do what was right for mine. So here's how I would word my letter in this situation. Dear salon owner, I hope this letter finds you well. I wanted to reach out and share an important decision I've made regarding my career path. However, first and foremost, I want to emphasize how much I appreciate our friendship and the opportunities I've had here at Salon XYZ. You've shown me how to run a professional business and have been a mentor and a great friend. Lately, I've been exploring ways to align my business mission and core values more closely with the services I offer to my clients. As we discussed, I was excited about the possibility of carrying a new product line that perfectly embodies these values. While I understand and respect your decision not to proceed with this opportunity, it's led me to consider my own business and the hard decisions that must be made in order for me to achieve the personal and professional growth I am seeking. After much thought, I've made the difficult decision to pursue this opportunity independently and open my own studio. This letter is my formal notice that I must end my tenancy here effective September 1st, 2023. This is not a choice I've made lightly, as I deeply value the foundation and growth I've experienced here. However, I feel a strong responsibility to myself to align my business and career with my long-term goals. Please know that my intention is to make this transition as smooth as possible, and I'm committed to maintaining professionalism throughout the process and ensuring our clients receive uninterrupted care. I'm more than willing to assist in training a replacement or supporting this change in any way possible to continue to provide exceptional service to our valued clientele. I kindly request that we schedule a meeting to discuss the details of the transition and any necessary paperwork. I believe open and transparent communication will help support a positive transition for all parties involved. Thank you for understanding and for allowing me to express myself in this matter. I genuinely value our friendship and I look forward to supporting each other in our respective endeavors. Wishing you continued success with Salon XYZ and all future ventures. Sincerely, Mary. Now, in addition to the letter, it's also crucial to have a face-to-face conversation with your boss or your landlord. This allows for more personal and empathetic interactions. Schedule a meeting in a calm and private setting, allowing both parties to express their thoughts and concerns openly. Be sure to acknowledge and show empathy to what they say, along with the impact that your decision to leave might have on them and their situation. By showing them that you wish to make this transition as easy as possible, you're further showing the desire to avoid conflict and move forward united as a team. Now, in conclusion, putting in notice is a significant step in your professional journey to growth. It's natural to feel hesitant, but by understanding the reasons behind your hesitation, anticipating potential reactions from your landlords or salon owners, and employing effective strategies like using a letter and having a face-to-face conversation, you can navigate this process with full-on confidence, you guys. Remember, change is a part of growth, and embracing new opportunities is essential for your career development. Trust your instincts, communicate your decision respectfully, and be prepared to handle the different responses. All right, you guys, that's all I've got for today. And as always, if you enjoyed this video or if you learned something, it would mean the world to me if you would like this video. And to stay up to date on video releases and all things related to this channel, be sure to subscribe. You can find the subscribe button down on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. My goal is to help hairstylists and beauty professionals out there tackle these really hard pain points in our industry with confidence and grace. You can find the written guide to today's episode on my blog. Please visit www.thestylistconsultant.com/blog, but you can also find the link down in the show notes below. Also, if you're a beauty pro who's feeling stagnant or stuck when it comes to career growth, I do offer affordable coaching packages that will surely pay for themselves, plus a whole lot more. I possess an expertise in business development, website design, SEO optimization, and local marketing. Lastly, if there is a topic you would like to hear covered, I'd love to hear from you. Simply comment down in the comment section below, or you can visit my website, www.thestylistconsultant.com/contact. I am wishing you All the best of luck as you embark on this exciting chapter of your business journey. Again, my name's Mary and I'm the Stylist Consultant. I'll see you back here next week. Bye, guys.